happy to be here. You guys are awesome. What a beautiful little theater. Oh boy. I wanted to be thinner for this. I kept telling myself stop eating, but I didn't listen to myself. I didn't listen to myself. Anyway, doesn't matter because I actually would have to lose 10 pounds just before I could even say I have to lose 10 pounds. You know what that's like. It's a little math joke, so. And, let's see, people are always asking me, how did I not know my husband, Peter, was gay? And I don't know, I didn't know. I mean, I was always kind of like a gay icon from the nanny. But then when he came out, I'm told that I've been elevated to Judy Garland status. Well, you know, we were having a lot of sex. So how was one to know? I didn't know that he was fantasizing about the bartender at Olive Garden. I didn't know. I think that I don't have any gaydar, as they call it. It's like everything just sort of goes over my head. And I probably should have known, because when we were first married, we kind of gave each other one free pass. Does anybody know what that is? Yeah. So you run into, a celebrity or whoever of your dreams, and your mate gives you one free pass with that certain someone. He picked Cher. And I picked Bruce Jenner. So obviously we had a split. And he didn't want it to be over. It's like, dude, you're gay. I have to go. And then I get diagnosed with cancer. I mean, I don't know how many people know that about me. Probably everyone. I haven't shut my mouth about it since it happened. But, it took me 2 years and 8 doctors to get a proper diagnosis of uterine cancer. I swear, I got in the stirrups more times than Django. And every symptom that I had, a different doctor had something else to say. So, my stool changed, and the guy says, you're eating too much spinach. Stop eating so much spinach. Now I had terrible, leg cramps, especially at night. And another doctor said, oh, you have restless leg syndrome. Just drink some gin and tonic before going to bed. And then another doctor said my breasts were hard because I had the tits of an 18-year-old. Which I do, but here I was with perky breasts in need of roughage, going to bed slashed and sunbathing attempt to cure myself. And of course, finally the test that diagnosed me, doctor number 1 said I was too young for it. And I didn't say, well, what is it? I was just so glad to be too young for anything. Too young. So I had the hysterectomy, and it's interesting how you get silver linings from things like this, because I remember it was about 2 weeks after my surgery and I was home, and you gotta understand, I always thought of myself as a superwoman. I'm the caregiver of everyone. I take care of everyone. I take care of everything. And now it was a major role reversal. I was the one that was sick, and my parents were taking care of me, and everybody was trying to take care of me, and I was feeling really low because I'm thinking, what happened to Fran? Not 1 year ago, I had been the nanny on TV, and now all of a sudden, oh my God, I was such a mess. So Cousin Susan was coming from Las Vegas, and Mom prepared lunch, and we all sat around the dining room table to have lunch, and Susan's talking a mile a minute, wearing a little straw hat, drinking her wine, all about her pending divorce, when all of a sudden she starts to choke. Now, I had seen someone choke in a restaurant before, so I knew exactly what to do. And in a nanosecond, I jumped to my feet, and I got behind her, and I started doing the Heimlich maneuver. Well, my dad, who rarely comes up for air when there's food placed in front of him, noticed something was going on, and he says, what's going on? And my mother, who has a voice kind of similar to mine, starts screaming, don't rip your stitches! And every time I do the Heimlich maneuver, Cousin Susan's glass of wine splashes across the room, and a little straw hat flips over onto the floor, and all of a sudden, miraculously, a little piece of regurgitated poultry pops out of her mouth. Well, we all gathered around to look at it. Mom reaches down with a big white napkin, picks it up, looks at it, and says, it's not even that big. And Cousin Susan, still gasping for breath, says, Fran, you saved my life. And I really did save her life. But in a funny way, on that day, Cousin Susan saved mine, because it was in that moment I began to feel a little like my old self again. So I started dating again, and I find myself in bed with a younger dude. And out of the blue, he says to me, when did you quit smoking? I'm thinking, that's an odd thing to say to me. Where is this coming from? And then I realize this dude thinks my estrogen patch is a nicotine patch. To myself, what's worse, smoking or menopause? I'm like, 2 weeks. I'll tell you, getting older is like really crazy weird. I mean, when a dude that's 50 becomes the younger guy. It's time to start counting. All of a sudden, my rings don't fit. No rings. Not one ring fits my hand. I'm thinking, what's this about? So my girlfriend says to me, well, your hands grow. I say, what? She says, yeah, as you get older, your hands grow, your ears grow, your nose grows, and your feet grow. That's sexy. Because, there's a million guys waiting to sleep with a hobbit. And, Peter and I still are not in a committed relationship with other people, so watch. We'll end up back together. And then, should we ever need sex, we only have to hire one guy. Thank you. What a great audience you are. Thank you. I think we're going to do a little interview with, am I here? Okay, we'll interview, and then we'll do some Q&A. Won't that be fun? This is mine because I try and use glass and water as much as possible. You know, what we buy is our vote and our protest.